Hey everybody, it's Shonda here, and I am bringing us our channel message for the week of May 4th. May the 4th be with you. The week of May 4th, 2026. I also trust that this message always will find you when it's supposed to and when you are divinely guided to it. Truth. That is our word for this week. Truth. Telling the truth to yourself is the message for this week. Take a moment and take pauses to tell yourself the truth this week. Really journal. Really, even if you need to sit in the car by yourself and tell yourself the truth out loud, tell yourself the truth about how you feel. Tell yourself the truth about how that person is making you feel. Tell yourself the truth this week. You deserve to tell yourself the truth this week, to really sit and be able to sit out loud, to say out loud, thank you, without guilt. I really don't like this person. I really don't care for this person. And yes, there is the lessons in the mirroring, but and Spirit is also saying there's a truth that you need to start just being honest with yourself. You don't have to make a billboard about it. You don't have to tell anybody that will listen. It's about you breaking something free within yourself this week. It's about you releasing and unlocking and unleashing something in yourself. This is especially for my people pleasers. Anyone who knows that you are a person who you people please, you try to be very diplomatic, you don't like making people mad, you've gotten to the habit and you already function on the subconscious programming of trying to anticipate what somebody's going to say, trying to overly make yourself relatable, overly share, overly explain, overly show up, overly give, overly extend. If you are someone who has been healing from that, you've been doing a lot of work on that, and you're still trying to find your way around boundaries and who you give access to and discerning who is for you and who you should give your energy to, how you should protect your energy. If putting yourself first as much as you're desiring to is selfish, if you're someone who's on that path, this message for this week is definitely for you. Um, Telling yourself the truth about how you feel about people, how you have felt about people that may no longer even be in your life, but really using this week to kind of close out that full moon in Scorpio medicine that was offered to us about really facing some truths that lie in the shadows of who you are, some truths that lie in the wounds that you've been healing or kind of putting off healing, or telling yourself that you'll heal it, or you've done enough work and you'll get back to it. This week Spirit is really encouraging us to just tell the truth. Tell yourself the truth. And again, you ain't got to go tell everybody, you ain't got to go announce it, but you got to keep it a buck with at least yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is like, it's time for you to start telling yourself, at minimum, yourself the truth. Because when you tell yourself the truth, you don't have to fear abandoning yourself. You don't have to fear rejection from yourself. You don't have to fear yourself saying, I don't want to be your friend no more because you feel that way. Really, really use this week to tell yourself the truth. Get comfortable with telling yourself the truth. And there's something that's going to be very liberating for you when you get into that practice and that habit in that moment of being like, you don't have to be the good person anymore. You don't have to be the saint anymore. You don't have to be the perfect one anymore. It's going to unlock something in you that's going to begin to allow for you to give yourself the permission to just be you, to just be real, and to just be authentic, and to start to accept that everybody might not like you because of that. And that's okay. And you gonna be all right. And you are still loved and accepted and worthy of love and acceptance. And so you can't get there if you're still lying to yourself because you're trying to be diplomatic and not make nobody mad, or you want to be perceived in a way that is grounded and peaceful. Because you're doing all of that and you're getting too comfortable with lying to yourself, and you've been doing beautiful work on yourself. You've been doing beautiful healing. But this is the next part. This is the next part that needs you to slow down and go a little bit deeper. This is the next part that needs you because of what is coming next. The blessing that's coming, the opportunity, the season, the chapter. This is the next thing that needs healing and needs refinement before all the blessings really and truly shower down. The truth. The truth about even if it was true for you then, it might not be true for you now, and you need to still even have that truth with yourself. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. All right, let me see what chakra is calling for our healing when it comes to really going deep and connecting with that truth. What do you have for us, Spirit? What do you have for us, ancestors? What do you have for us? Let it come out. Let it be clear. All right, let's see what we got. We got our third eye. You can't make this up, y'all. We got our third eye, and that third eye is about your intuition. Your intuition. That's your truth. Like keeping it a buck with yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting what you sense even without physical evidence, trusting what you know that you know that you know, even without proof. Okay. So this week, our third eye area of healing is acknowledging spirit. And these are our affirmations. I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, y'all got to go listen to the message from May that we have. The stillness has been coming up a lot. In the stillness, I listen. Go listen to that message. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. And Spirit is saying truth. Oh, Spirit, come on in. Let's go. Spirit is like truth, keeping it real with yourself. When you do that, you are tapping into your intuition. You are tapping into your connection with the divine. You are tapping into your direct connection to the source of unconditional love. Tap into the truth this week. Tap into what is true for you this week. Not what everybody else wants to be true, not what everybody else knows as what was true for the old version of you, but for what you know that you know that you know that you know that you know to be your truth this week. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. I'm just feeling grateful to listen because we in it together, right, y'all? I just feel grateful that that's our message for this week. So grateful, so grateful. Right. Thank you, Spirit. So when we're healing that third eye chakra, the first thing I saw was a couple of things. Spirit was saying stay very, very hydrated this week. Very, very hydrated this week. Drink as much water as you can. Speak over your water. Pray over your water. Ask the water to reveal the truth to you. Let the truth be revealed. Let it come from within and be revealed to you this week. I keep seeing like blueberries and eggplant when it comes to food, but blueberries keep sticking out. So I don't know if anybody really, really likes blueberries. But definitely keep seeing blueberries. They just showed me blackberries. So really maybe having that fruit to really open up that third eye. Thank you, Spirit. And then movement. I definitely, they've been showing me a lot of yoga. So movements like Cobra, yeah, movements that are going to allow for your chest, your heart, that's going to require you to really open and lift and remain open. Do any poses and any breaths this week. So really some grounded movement. Nothing that's going to require you to like put your head down and grunt through it, but movement that's going to really allow for you to be grounded, allowing your body and your posture and your form to be open, your head to be either neutral or held high when you're breathing and going through those movements, even if you need to do like some bar or some Pilates. But yoga is what is really resonating right now with this message. Lots of yoga, heart openers, third eye chakra openers for this. All right, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Tapping into the truth this week, y'all. Ooh, child. Make sure you are journaling for my journalers out there. Another way I know some people started doing is like you can voice note and just to to get comfortable with hearing yourself say your truth. And that allows you to get more comfortable speaking it when or if the time or season arises. That's another thing that Spirit just dropped, as far as really being able to practice saying your truth, telling your truth, and speaking your truth, and not being all in your head about it as well. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get to work. So for May, go listen to that message, y'all. We got, for the month of May, we got our solar and our heart chakra healing. And this week, that third eye is asking to come in. And that makes sense for the message that came through for the month of May. All right. Really opening everything up so we can sit in our discipline, sit in our intuition, sit in that stillness and listen. All right. Okay, that's the oven. My dinner's ready. I love y'all so much. Keep going, keep growing, keep healing. You got this. We got this. You are not alone, and you are doing great, and you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Okay. If you want to book a reading with me, head over to the website. The link is in the bio and in the description below. You can book an ancestral reading with me, get channel messages from your ancestors in specific steps for you in your healing journey on what you need to heal and why. You can also head over to the apothecary to get any tools that you need, from spiritual baths, candles for your rituals, spray, oils, teas, tinctures, and more. All right. I love y'all. Keep going, keep growing, keep healing. And until next time, peace.